good. I'm going to black out.
Nice. That was a good start to it. I was trying to wait for Jamal to say something fucked up again. Welcome to Talking Reckless Every Day. That is the perfect intro to our first fucking episode. So here we go, boys. Introduce yourselves. I have 3 guests with me. I almost said 4, including myself, but you boys the host. Retarded. It's my podcast. Fuck you, Jamal.
Oh, yeah, by the way, James, otherwise known as Jamal. Probably going to be more Jamal.
AKA Jamal, if you nasty.
Yep. All right.
Then you got Tristan Alexander. Nice to be here on the first podcast. All right. Thank you guys for listening.
Yeah. What do you got, Carlos?
I got Carlito, Benito here.
All your guys' names are officially going to be in Spotify. You can search yourselves up.
Welcome to the first podcast.
Speaking of that, I should start off with fucking patting myself on the back. You boys officially going to be published in the scientific journal.
Oh, yeah.
What, you don't believe me?
Jamal with the laugh.
Yeah, what the fuck? No, man, my boy Aaron Cook, he just published something. I'm in it, though, and you can look me up on that shit. Whenever he turns that shit in, who just shout out Aaron, by the way. He's the one that did all the research and gave me the list of stuff that I needed for all this podcast equipment, because I just wanted to sit here and fucking yap.
You just sit here on our iPhones.
Yeah, I didn't know where the fuck to start, so appreciate you, Aaron. So let's get into it. I think that we should start out with Jamal, since he started us out with that intro.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Right.
Tell us about your cans of margaritas last night.
Oh, liquid diarrhea.
Don't trust the cut waters all the time. Right? Sometimes it'll do you wrong.
No, it's not the margarita's fault. It's the fact that I'm turning 30 and pork says fuck you.
Yeah. What did you have? What did you have?
Is that minced pork that they got down at the market?
It sounds like it minced you up.
Oh yeah, it did.
Yeah.
There's some blood in there.
Margaritas because he took his margaritas with him.
I thought it was my time of the month.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah, 30s. No fun.
That'll call for a margarita on the porcelain throne for sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, of which I had, and after all the tequila I drank last night, not good.
Yeah, this is quite
It tasted like fucking asshole, and not a good kind.
Is there a good kind?
Well, I mean, you could trick yourself into believing so.
Just pinch your nose.
Pinch your nose, roll your tongue. Oh, that was the chair, not my asshole, by the way.
Yeah, I wouldn't believe him.
All right, well, what are you fuckers up to?
Carlos, tell us about your new venture you got coming up this week.
I'm fucking getting out of town for a new job.
Where are you heading?
I'm gonna go work in Ketchikan, Alaska at EC Phillips, doing refrigeration.
How long you been doing refrigeration, Carlos?
For like 8 years.
You fucking love ammonia, don't you?
No, scary shit, bro.
Free smelling salt.
Fucking, it hurts, bro. The fucking anhydrous ammonia, pure ammonia. No, it's fucking worse than those salts.
Yo, so these fuckers at Circle, when they were fucking emptying out those ammonia tanks, they didn't fucking tell anybody from AIP. So me and Trenton roll up on the boat so I can drop my ROV in the water to go assess the damage from when the barge broke loose.
Mm-hmm.
And we roll up. I walk out of the cabin, get blasted by straight ammonia, bro. They just let that fucking tank go.
You burn your eyes.
Bro, nobody warned us. Like, we fucking rolled up, right? And everything drops to the water, right?
Yeah, it's attracted to water.
Why?
It's
just science shit?
Science shit, right? I can't explain right now.
Yeah.
Can the human being endure?
Yeah, no, I couldn't. I'd say, let's get the fuck out of here, Trenton. What about those fucking smelling salts you had? What were those called?
Oh man, the smelling salts I like to use is called by
like,
Juji Mufu.
I think it's
and
more like,
that's probably more like it.
yeah, sorry for your fucking people wearing headphones, man. That was probably a little bad.
Sucks to suck.
Yeah.
Get a fucking TV.
I'll have to bring a jar of the smelling salts on the next podcast.
Fuck, I don't know why.
Oh.
I meant to ask you to bring those, man.
That is a fucking just a shiv to the brain half the time. It's impressive.
Yeah, my first time fucking trying it was all shit face leaving your house. And I think
Fucking
we
straight as a whistle
I think-
after.
I think we convinced Dad to try it. And
I forgot about that.
and the reason why I did it, my dumbass put my whole nose in the fucking jar, bro.
No.
Thought I was fucking a goner for sure.
Classic rookie mistake with the smelling
Just
salt.
straight fucking fire up.
It was like as soon as I
nostrils.
did it, Jesus, he was like, "No, don't get that close."
Yeah, that's nuclear explosions to your brain.
Yeah, fucking smelling salts,
Pure
bro.
adrenaline for a good couple seconds
Yeah,
there.
Carlos has gotten that at work, like unwillingly, a handful of times
Yeah.
now.
A lot of times.
That
It's worth
sounds
the
like-
money sometimes.
Yeah, bro. Refrigeration tech. In the silver. So you gonna be working there just for the herring season, or you got longer plans?
For the herring season, salmon season.
So,
Then I'm gonna dive. I get cut loose for diving.
so like this spring and summer, you're gonna be spending your 5 days a week over, or is it gonna kick up once salmon hits?
Once the herring hit and the salmon hit, it'll be busy.
So we're not gonna be seeing you then.
No,
This fucking
I'll
guy
be
going
a-
over
I'll
there to
be
be
a-
responsible and shit.
I'll be a special guest on your show
Yeah,
after
this
this.
guy is fucking dickhead moving away so he can be responsible and take care of his bills, man. What an asshole.
We'll have to meet up a couple times in Ketchikan this summer. I'll be over there fishing on the Harbor Lonnie with Avery Winter, and we'll be docking up in Ketchikan. So whenever I catch some downtime, I'll have to give you a shout.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah, we'll create some memories for,
Yeah.
for the podcast.
The podcast story, that's what I'm just about to say.
Nothing like a beer at the Arctic. Never know what direction that'll go.
Fuck. Especially when you run into the boys, man. And then you didn't tell them that you're there, and then you get in trouble.
Oh yeah. Then you got 15 beers. You don't know where the fuck they came from.
Tom.
Tommy boy.
Yeah, all Indian Tom.
I can't tell you how many times the boys saw me at the bar and was just like, "Hey, here, have this." It's a half drunk beer. I was like, "All right, fuck, I'm not gonna fucking."
Well, fucking speaking, since we got bar stories going now, I'm thinking about how many times we switched bars after ordering a fresh drink.
Oh, too many. That's why I'm
Especially
broke.
Polly's,
Looks
bro.
like you gotta slam it.
Yeah, especially if you don't know what a Polly is what my brother Paul ordered, because I think I don't know, this fucking movie star. I don't know, bro.
Freshly
Like,
21.
I think he
Yeah.
just wanted to be
Fresh-
fucking cool and
freshly
have a
21.
special order, but it's a Long Island, no rum, double the vodka.
Yeah, guaranteed.
I thought
to
it was no
black out.
tequila.
No, it's no rum, double the vodka. 'Cause
Oh.
Yeah, it was
okay.
vodka. Yeah.
he's a vodka. Was a vodka drinker, bro.
Well, I knew it was double vodka, but I just wasn't sure what was.
So I'm jumping a little far ahead in our Polly stories because we were just talking about having to slam your fucking drinks as you're leaving. But I want to talk to you about what Polly's do to you. And Jamal, tell us what Polly's do to you, bro.
Well, depends on the story, of which I don't recall
So let
many.
me jump into this fucking story. It was after we had one of Paul's memorial dinners.
Oh, fucking God. Yeah.
And we had this fucking dumb fuck. I don't even know how he got there. I think he showed up with
Oh, that motherfucker?
he showed
Yeah.
up with Alex Blair, right?
Yeah, yeah,
What
yeah.
the fuck was his name? Greg.
He was Greg. Yeah, he was.
Was it a No.
I don't remember, but it was Greg.
His name was fucking Greg. That's all I remember. And
Skinny
Jamal-
white boy got way too fucked
Oh,
up.
he was native,
Jamal
bro.
was
You don't
fucking
even
black.
remember.
That's a perfect point. This guy was black. He was like straight out of Saxon, bro.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I'm thinking of a different story then.
Yeah, you got lots of them, buddy.
Yeah,
we're gonna,
that's
we're gonna
true.
explore all these Jamal stories.
I was thinking
on
of the
podcast.
one where we had the keg and a lot of stuff happened.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't even know what he's getting at, but it's probably interesting. But what I was getting at was
the
Jamal.
two that popped out of the side. Never mind.
Yeah, that's probably. I mean, we're gonna get to that, but
Yeah.
I want to talk about this one.
Homeboy
Jamal
getting
just bought
sloppy.
a new fucking knife that day.
Oh, that one. Yeah, I remember this story.
And then we're blacked out after the dinner. And this kid wants to look at Jamal's knife.
The super cool assisted open knives.
Yeah, it was
they're
one of
like
those spring
loaded.
Can you let Bub in? Bub finally fucking showed up. That I was gonna say some bad words, but
see the power of editing.
Yeah, Jamal just got this fucking knife.
Yeah,
that was spring loaded.
Spring loaded, automatic. It has a safety on it.
Double edged.
Yeah, double edged. It's a dagger profile, so it will fuck you up if it comes out with enough force.
He fucking look at your knife, and then he fucking opens it up the wrong way, and it opens up in his palm.
Yeah,
like slices his whole palm open.
Meanwhile, by the way, I was blacked out at this point, and I didn't know this part of the story until we were on our way back on the boat.
That's why.
And this motherfucker comes up because I'm on the.
He was dying, so he was on the fly bridge.
We're on the Brandy Alexis.
Yeah, we're on my dad's killing that air. We took it over.
I was on the roof, just getting in as much fresh air as I possibly could because I was fucking dying. And then this fucker comes up.
We remember the story inside the cabin. And I know Jamal doesn't because he was Jamal at that point. He wasn't James.
Yeah. So
once you get around Jamal, you'll know.
Yeah.
And then
Trey and I had the back and forth of going on, like remembering what happened and how crazy it was. And Trey looks at me and he goes, "Should I go tell Jamal that he stabbed someone last night?"
Yep. And meanwhile, I'm dying. I don't hear any of this shit. I'm just trying to focus on manual breathing, fresh air to fucking not feel like I'm about to die. This motherfucker pokes his head out and is just like, "Hey, Jamal.
You remember what happened last night?"
No.
I was like, no. I was like, you fucking stabbed somebody. There's an active warrant.
And this is where the fucked up part comes into play because immediately, because I knew I had my knife on me because when I came to it, that was the first thing I checked. Grabbed the knife, popped it open, saw dried fucking blood, and I was just like, "Oh no!"
Oh, fuck. I couldn't hold face for too long, bro. I wish I would have let
within like 2 to 3 seconds of you seeing me pop the knife and seeing my like, "oh fuck" face.
Jamal's got some big ass bug eyes when he's got that "oh fuck" look.
Well, because I was fucking convinced. I was like, I just murdered somebody last night.
He's like, I didn't stab him. I murdered him. He believed in himself that much.
Jamal.
What story were you getting at? What the fuck? Are you saying some titties popping out or something?
Doing keg stands out at the... what was the one past Saxman?
With a big deck in the back that was a little sketchy.
No. I don't remember. It's right next to that fucking bus stop though, heading out.
Yeah.
I look at the street every time because I was like...
I think it was technically like the last turn before you enter Saxman on the left hand, opposite side of the water. And we had to go way up into this neighborhood up on the hill. But a couple of the homies had that nice place and big old decks. And we did a kegger one night. And I even remember, I think it was me and Craig that put you up on a keg stand there, Trey.
Yep.
And you actually ended up getting the record for the night. I don't even remember how long it was, but that was like a minute plus keg stand, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, because they were talking about how I'm getting tired.
Because I'm so slim and trim.
But it was that night where there was that fucking skinny white kid who was one of the fishermen with...
Yeah, I think he was like freshly 21.
Yeah.
Man, we're getting right into the shit. This is right when that chick got fucking blasted in and then he ate her out, right?
Yeah, that's what I was getting at. It's like he got fucking sloppy seconds and we all saw him.
How you guys gonna let him fucking strudel himself, bro?
We didn't know the fucker. It was funny.
Didn't Trent fucking kick him out because he was so disgusted?
Kicked them both out.
They both walked, kicked
that
him out.
Fucked,
No
bro.
shoes.
What a fucking
I was
dickhead.
sleeping at this point, but I got to hear about it.
She was in overalls and that was it. Banging on the fucking, because it was a glass sliding door. And she was banging on. She's like, what the fuck? And Trent comes out. It's just like, get the fuck out. Like, fuck you. I did my business. That's it.
What a fucking story, bud. So we get at the story of the infamous party at Carlos's. with the half gallon of Jack Daniels. I'm not jogging you guys' memory yet. When Dante got molested on the back porch.
No, I was thinking about it, but I
yeah.
was trying to remember. Was it Jack Daniels? I don't know.
Because I have a picture of Dante with it and a picture of Ethan.
I could have
with
swore it was Sailor
Yeah.
Jerry's, maybe. But
I mean, I'm sure Sailor
but
was
either
there
way-
that night, but the pictures that I
Yeah,
have-
it
Oh,
was.
it
It
is,
was.
yeah.
It was Jack.
Jack,
It was
okay.
Jack. I remember that night.
I have a picture of you fucking chugging a half gallon of something. And
Yeah.
Dante pushed the fucking bottle.
that was
of that
definitely the
party.
same night.
Yeah, that was the
Jack
same night because I
Yeah.
remember Dante because I was chugging it and he's just like fucking pussy, and then he
was this a trip for Tanner's first birthday?
I believe so. Yeah, I
This
believe
wasn't the night before, was it?
it was. In fact, the night before.
So this is when I told the boys
Yeah,
no more
that's
fucking
right.
drinking, and I roll up to my parents' house the next day. I'm like, no fucking day drinking tomorrow. I roll up the next day to my fucking parents' house, and they're on Dante and KJ on the front porch with fucking Nelly. And if you know who, I'm not gonna say her name, but you know who Nelly is, you fucking know what I'm talking about. That chick used to get a little wild back in the day. I think pretty sure she's a good girl now, but I'm probably a dickhead for even putting that out there. But she, I'm seeing who they were with, and I'm like, they're up to no fucking good. Cause I go, "What up, Trey?" And then she's like, "Hey, Trey." I'm like, these fuckers are still drinking. And that's when I get the infamous picture of all Tanner's drunkles putting together that rocking boat at my nana's house. And who knows whatever else the fuck they were on too, bro. Fuckers were sneaky.
wild times.
Yeah, good shit. What do you remember from that party there, Carlos?
Not much, man.
Not much you wanna
fucking
say?
had a blackout. So what I remember.
And
That I
20s.
don't remember.
Speaking of Jack Daniels, we finally had an appearance from Uncle Bub over there. Finally off Yaya duty.
Yo.
Oh yeah, here you go. I saved this for you actually. Come here. We'll switch out Jamal and Uncle Bub here after a couple more. I mean, I gotta have drunk Jamal on this fucking podcast, but I got some fucking Bub stories I want to hear too that you guys want to hear as well. We'll keep it good though. We'll keep it easy. Hey, Brian, can you get another shot glass washed out for me, buddy? So everybody can have a shot of some True Serum.
Tristan.
Pour us up there, Molly Mall. You kick my box. That sounded wrong, huh? I realized that there's no camera on us. There's cardboard boxes next to me. He did not kick my pussy.
Is Spotify gonna allow this?
Yeah, I hit the explicit button. They were
Gotcha.
like, "Are you gonna be family friendly?" I said, "Fuck no." If there
Oh,
was a fuck no button, I would have put it there.
well, hopefully I don't get fired for
Can you
this.
hand me the bottle there, bro? Yeah, they can't tell you what to do in your off time. Nobody knows who Jamal is. He definitely doesn't work at it. I'm just kidding.
That
You know, a lot
would
of
work if half the staff doesn't call me
a
Jamal.
lot of the town hasn't even fucking heard you talk before, so this is interesting, bud.
That's true. I mean,
They
Is
heard
the
him on the
fucking-
radio at some point or the other.
Oh yeah,
I
he's still
believe.
on there.
yeah, they haven't gotten anybody to fucking replace me,
Yeah,
which
when-
is a little
because-
weird.
Nobody sounds like a grown man in high school anymore.
Grown man with a full beard.
You got the fucking face that radio will love.
That hurts.
Bottoms up. Oh yeah, we gotta
I
get,
get bitches.
we gotta get Uncle Bub's one. Here you go. Kebabs. What you got going on, Jesus? How was last summer? Let's hear about your fishing season.
It was pretty all right. Can't complain. Kind of a strange season. Chum showed up. Pinks didn't want to show up, so a pretty good start to the season, and then it died off into
Yeah, August is your guys' time, so that's kind of ass.
yeah. It was a little anticlimactic for
I
sure.
looked for Jack Daniels, but they didn't have any. Speaking to Wap Lamb, we need Jack Daniels for kebabs. Are those Filipino cigarettes? I might smoke one of those just so I can say I smoked a Filipino cigarette.
Holy.
and
Yeah,
drink some
sure.
Filipino gin. That gin, sorry to fucking cut you off, Jesus. We'll get back to your fishing. But that Filipino gin that you brought back, was it a rice gin, right?
Yeah.
That shit was fire.
What do they
Right?
say? Rice, gin, and sugar or something?
Yeah.
Or water?
Delicioso. Oh, yeah. Brian. Serial
Dollar
fucking
smoke.
serial smoke bummer. All right, back to fishing, buddy. How do you like the boat?
It's great, you know.
She looks
Nice
beautiful.
sized shore boat from built in Canada, whale backed, so cabin goes from edge to edge. So yeah, lots of room to be
Wellbeck sounds like
comfy.
somebody's auntie's native name.
It's a hell of a slur.
That's where the boat.
The Eskimo slur.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, so yeah, great start to the season. Probably highlight was going up to the Warm Springs Bay backside of Baranoff Island, which is the island Sitka's on. And we started off our season by going up there chasing some chum. And
Oh,
yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful bay south of Hidden Falls called Warm Springs Bay.
why is it called Hidden Falls?
Well, that's the fishing grounds. I'm unsure why it's called Hidden Falls. I just know that that's where.
You know why? There's falls there you can't fucking see.
But there's hot springs you can go check out, and
Yeah, I saw those snaps that look pretty nice.
we got to do that on the day of the solstice, the longest day of the year, and then after we finished hitting the hot springs, just hanging out on the boat, tied up to the little lady, that's Tori's boat.
Torrance.
So it was just a good time, you know. We got to fish a little bit, and then we hang out and enjoy our downtime when we can. But yeah, looking forward to this season. We'll see how it goes.
How do you like being on you're on corks now?
Yeah, pile corks.
Then you got Zave on leads.
Yeah,
And then your guys poor Rook there and on webs, huh?
yeah, that's the kind of rite of passage, you know. You
Yeah,
gotta
absolutely.
work.
Fuck, my first, speaking of fucking sailing, God, I got, mine is fucked. I want to get to yours after, Carlito. I want to get to your cool shit after I make fun of myself. My first fucking time out sailing was with MJ on the Pacific Jade. And I thought it was normal to make fucking 25 sets a day. I didn't know that there's boats out there making fucking 5 sets and shit. This is 2000, summer 2011, because my dad had just sold the High Noon and was, he went down south to get the brand new Lexus, but I filled in for Berber after his grandpa passed away. And so I was only on there for a week, but I thought it was fucking normal days to make fucking 25 sets every day. And MJ doesn't fucking eat. You know that, Carlos. You fucking fish with him. That's what I'll get into. But fucker runs off coffee and cigarettes back when I fished with him. And then the stove, he didn't even have a stove on there. We just had a microwave. There was no fridge. It was just a fucking tote. And I didn't think about like eating or drinking water in between sets. My dumbass would run into the cabin, slam a fucking strawberry soda, and get back out on deck because it was cold, carbonated, felt fucking awesome, bro. And I'm out there with AJ, AJ on the corks, fucking me on the webs, and Michael Vera on the leads. Who the fuck? Oh, fucking Slug was in the skiff, man. I got to go fishing with Slug. That was
Legendary
interesting.
slug.
Yeah, man. You know Slug, bro. That's what's up. Long story short, we're fucking midday. It's probably fucking 80 degrees outside, fucking piling, and I'm pulling person, and I just start fucking ralphing, bro. And it's all, I'm puking all over. I didn't stop working, but I'm fucking puking, and it's all strawberry soda. Cause I didn't fuck there. MJ don't leave you no time to fucking eat, bro. And AJ never fucking let me live that shit down. He called me Pink Mist. And then also while I was fishing on the boat, it was fucking hilarious because everything, even if it was my fuck up, Michael Vera got yelled at. Shout out Michael Vera though, I love you, bro. But that was fucking funny. Nothing was my fault. Well, let's go into your fishing life there, Carlos. When did you start?
Well, I started my senior year in high school. Started fishing with Byron Hayward.
Holy
shit! For 2 seasons.
We only knew what that would have led to, huh?
Yeah.
Shout out Gabs.
Yep, and then probably the reason I have my kid now.
But yeah, let's go. Let's keep it moving. So you were skiff man there, or did you start on
No,
deck?
I was a webman back then.
So you started to that. I mean, that's what we were just talking about. That's the rite of passage.
Yeah, that was my start, and then went from fishing for him to Albert Smith on the Liberty when he first started running that boat. It was a fucking bunch of crazy days back then. Can't talk about one sitting.
Yeah. Hey, I think let's get Bub on the fucking recliner.
Yeah.
Let's squeeze him in here. Jamal and fucking Kebab can share a mic. I want my guy just sitting over there. Especially since we're talking fishing stories. I know Bub got some shit to talk about.
Fuck yeah.
And it's only right that you get the comfiest chair there, Elder. And my young Elder.
I was trying to think of any good stories from when me and Carlito got to fish together for a summer.
No, I was just about to shout you out from when we were fishing together for all the no-dos you gave me, bro.
Yeah, the caffeine pills while you're out fishing.
A couple times he come up to the skiff and you got no-dos and he'd fucking pull out his bar. Clink, clink, clink. There's a couple left. 2 left. Give me one. Yes, I'm gonna go catch all the fish for you.
I gave it up too. He didn't want to give that shit up, man. He's just a stingy motherfucker right here.
I'll go snag up now.
Yeah, when you're working that hard and energy drinks are expensive, so yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. Those caffeine pills come in handy when you start getting sleep deprived. Had to make sure to take care of the skiff man, that's for sure.
Let's get over this way. Jamal and let Uncle Bub get a little closer.
It's tough being a skiff man.
You gotta
Uncle
get
Bub
a little
knows.
closer to the microphone. Let's hear. So now we have Kebab here. If you wanna be official, his name is Christopher. But if you're cool, you can call him Bub. When did you start fishing, homeboy?
Oh man, long time ago. Shit, since before you guys were born.
Shit,
probably.
they didn't even have hydraulics back then, huh? I'm just kidding. On the black and white photos hanging up at the clinic.
No, I actually started out on your grandpa's boat, the Estrelita.
Oh yeah.
She's a Carver C now. She was all C's before that, but I started out washing dishes for him when I was probably about 6, 7.
7.
I didn't even think about that. That's funny.
Gay.
Yeah, worked my way into just getting to pitch fish off his deck and then finally getting to pick through the net. And yeah, 1990.
Yeah, I was just swimming around yet. Me and Pops. It's another 4 years. I held myself back. I knew when my time to shine was coming. I said, no, I want to be the youngest. When was your first time on a seiner? Since we're talking seine talk over here. I know your fucking seiner days were wild. We've talked about it.
Yes.
You had lots of time as a skiff man. Let's get to your skiff man stories.
Summer before my freshman year, I believe.
When the first time you jumped in a skiff?
Yeah, 97. Yeah, I sat in the skiff for a long time. I actually got really good at the skiff and thought I was cool dipping my rail as I closed up.
Yeah.
Give it the old skiff man bilge wash down. Nicest day you could ever think of, too, and I did it a little bit too much. Rolled the damn thing.
Oh, no, bro. What's that like, bro?
It was pretty nuts, but tell you the truth, I didn't even get wet. As soon as I knew there was no coming out of it, I just crawled my ass right over the side of that skip and sat on the bottom.
How the fuck do you, I mean, obviously you did it at like midship or something. Because is the prop still spinning when you do that shit? Or does it shut off pretty quick?
No, she was still running full throttle.
That's fucking wild, bro. I was just watching this fucking scary movie last night called Us. And one of the bad guys on there gets chopped up by a prop. So that was like, that's pretty fresh in my memory right now. That's why I asked you that. Fucking A, I rolled the skiff. You ever get close, Carlos?
Just kidding.
Feel fucking bilge washout, huh? When was your peak? Like, what crew do you think you guys were the best? Who were you fishing for when you were in the skiff and you felt like you had an awesome captain and the crew to match? I know it's probably hard to fucking choose with all the years of fishing. I know we can get offended if you don't fucking make Bub's list.
No, I'd have to say it's probably overall season wise when I sat in Danny's skiff on the T.R.E.
The first or second one, isn't there two of them?
I was there for both of them actually. I fished his second year.
My fucking dumbass just thought he got some work done. I'm like, man, the boat looks different. Didn't know it was a whole different boat.
Yeah, there's myself, Trennis, Charles, and Pee Wee's dumbass.
Yeah, fuck that guy, bro. With Universally.
And Uncle Nasty.
What the fuck is that?
Beaver Cheeks.
That's what I thought you were getting there, bro. McNasty. Uncle Nasty. He'll be an
What boat was
interesting
that
guest
on?
to have on eventually.
On Samantha Ray.
Oh yeah. When I started off on the Pamela Denise, I was
On the
docked
what? You gotta say, can we not say it anymore?
up.
Since fucking
The
Diddy's
P.
all,
Diddy?
yeah, the
Yeah,
P. Diddy,
It
man.
doesn't roll off the
Doesn't
tongue no
ring
more
like that no more.
buddy. So yeah. But
But
anyway, yeah, I started off 2 years on the Pamela Denise, fishing for Victor Wellington Senior, Junior, and Archie. If we're gonna
fucking
get
three
into it.
captains on one
But
boat, right?
yeah, spending some 2 summers docked up to each other, so got to get to know some of those guys.
Tell them about your fucking Snapchat edits, bro. You can't hold that shit back.
Yeah, no one's safe from a silly Snapchat edit if you're falling asleep at the cabin galley table.
I got fucking pictures of the crew. I won't say who it is, but pictures of somebody passed out there with their fucking hand up and Jesus threw a fucking doogie in their head.
It was a perfect setup.
This is what year is
perfect
this, bro?
Man, I must have been going into my senior year, I believe.
So 13?
Yeah, 2013. Yeah. Oh, fun.
So yeah, early Snapchat, man. Back when they showed you who you were fucking snapping the most.
I want to say I might have had maybe 1 or 2 fall fishing. Did I fish with you on the Lady Live before fall fishing? I want to say you might have came out and did some skiff.
I think that does sound right.
Yeah, I might have. I honestly can't even tell you the truth.
You hoard yourself out.
Who I fished. Well, fall time's a different crew almost every year.
Exactly,
True.
yeah.
Fall
As
fishing
soon as
will
summer
fuck for
season's
Spaniards.
done, the crew kind of takes their settlement and goes. And
And they scram is what they do.
yeah, and the few captains that like to grind out the fall fisheries, usually a kind of a thrown together crew. But that's what I was saying. I think whole season wise, the best crew is with Danny when I fished with Samantha Ray. But I did a few seasons helping MJ out on the Lady Live, and like I said, it's always just a little hand-picked crew, and I think that was probably the best crew. No offense to you, I don't remember fishing with you.
No, it was.
I don't.
There's probably only one.
I fished
one
with
guy.
Carlito
fucking
on there,
suck,
and
bud.
no offense to you either. I don't remember fishing with you on there.
Yeah, you don't remember fishing with me on there for fall either.
I
You
think
were
Bub
fucking
just,
with
Bub just
me.
fucking works. That's what he does, man.
No,
I don't know if
man.
y'all know this, but
We
Bub's one of
probably-
the hardest workers that I know.
We probably had a different crew like every opening that year for fall fishing, actually. So like, no, it would totally make sense. I was the only one that stayed from the summer crew that year. So.
And he still didn't remember you, man. What a fucker.
But yeah, we had a pretty solid crew, and Lita was the skiff man fishing for MJ. One of our most bust ass days. I believe the number was 28 sets we got in one day, opening at 5 and closing at 8. Yeah,
Yeah, that shit was fucking crazy. A lot of work.
yeah.
It's
It's hard
a
to,
whole lot
Oh,
different than the
fuck. I got a
rock
fucking.
pile.
even if you got a fast setup, it can be tough to do nowadays because there's getting to be a lot of boats. So if you want to get that kind of a number, you have to kind of be alone. So yeah, but we had a pretty good setup going, and that was a bust ass summer for sure.
Carlito, I want to hear about some of your best skiff man days so that I can lead into my story about your black ass.
My best gift man is like catching fish.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, it all
had to be- I mean-
started on the barber. No, it started when I first started fishing too.
That's more or less. I think the story I'm getting at is the Barber End days.
There's a lot of good days out of a small boat, though, if you think about it.
Shit, that's an ego patter, though, bro.
Yeah, you could.
You see
could fill
stuffed
that.
hatches, bro. Nothing worse than having a small hatch and not being full.
It's definitely a good rock pile boat. You can fill it up before noon.
Yeah, how many
First
times you guys
day.
almost fucking sink, bud?
A few times.
Were you ever like thinking, hey, this might be it?
It's pretty scary. I had a couple guys in the lazarette trying to pump her out, and had a bunch of big ass chums falling on
Yeah,
their
who was?
heads.
That's the story I was
Oh,
getting at. I'm
man.
glad you picked up on that.
That was Josh O'Brien and Daniel Williams.
Rust.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
You guys were
And
Josh might have been-
submarining that
Josh
shit.
might have been trying to take him out.
No, they had to get in back there to get the pump into the
Having
laz,
a juice bud.
and then they had to stay in there to pitch all the fish out so it could keep on pumping. And they're trying to fucking pitch like fuck, throw that shit out of a little fucking manhole cover.
Fuck
It just
that.
hit
Those
the
are some
fucking-
fat chums, too.
Just hit the rim and hit them right back in the head. Oily ass fucking fish. It's fucked up, man.
Those ones didn't get sold though. Don't worry, guys.
Yeah.
Didn't eat no oily fish.
Yeah. They were disposed of properly.
Yeah, they definitely disposed right into the ocean. An oil sheen. That's fucking funny, man. I never even thought about that.
Did you ever get to do cost recovery?
Nope, I never got to do it. I've always seen people load up on it though.
Yeah, that's just why I wanted to ask. But I never got to do it either before they stopped doing cost recovery.
What is the price on cost recovery? Is it good or is it bad? It's
It's
like
normally
small,
pretty
isn't it?
small. I can't remember what it is, but it's pretty low. But you're like gonna catch a lot of fish, so it does end up mostly being worth it. I do believe, from what I've heard other people say. But
I've heard people bitching about the fucking seiner bay openers and how they need to be cost recovery, and I think that's stupid. Just being fucking stingy at that point.
What are the circumstances of cost recovery?
I think you put in a bid for it, right? Like it's a one or two boat thing. Like it's not an open like fishery, like a competitive fishery.
I think it has to do with like excessive food stock, also, which would be like normally held in Tam.
So does like 10
And now
get a
we
chunk of what gets sold?
Yeah, I mean it used to be like that, but now I think that was when they would take eggs until they were like, all right, that's enough. Now let's get a boat in here, let's clean them up. And now they just take everything, which is fucking great because that hatchery building I was a part of putting up is slowly starting to fill up more and more. But back to your fucking saying and shit, buddy. It's
Okay, where we were at? The fucking-
Barbara Ann days. I mean, I got into the
Thinking of
thinking
Barbara
story.
Ann?
Yeah, I mean that had been the most plugged it was though. That's
Yeah, we were deck loading it rail to rail, fucking up the side of the cabin.
Louis fly out there and pump you guys down.
Yeah, Louis flew out and hooked up to us and got all the weight off the boat. And
What that thing
after-
looked like up on step, bro? I've never seen it.
Just fucking plowing,
That
man.
thing had been flying, bro.
See all the white water in front of the boat just fucking plowing.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, we thought we were gonna sink. I couldn't even get to the boat at first too. I was on the skiff and
So what-
just tailing behind and watching Josh on top of the cabin. Red as fuck. Get the fuck over here! Holy fuck. Could hear him over my skiff engine.
my dumbass picture Josh O'Brien first, and then I had to remember you're talking about the captain.
Yeah, we caught a lot of fish and I got a lot of experience on that boat, and then I fished with MJ.
Hold on. You were just, so this is the story I want to get at. I think his 2013, the summer of 2013, August 2013 specifically, 3 weeks before I was moving to Florida. You remember when I'm getting at there, Jesus? So we're partying at fucking Hemlock. So we're partying at Hemlock, and this was back in the day when
James and I were seniors, I believe.
Yeah.
2013. No, this was August. Oh yeah, fuck. Why you guys gotta throw that shit into the fucking pot, bro?
We were definitely not doing anything.
Yeah, I was just about to talk about how me and you were drinking 151 at the time,
Never
bro.
heard of it, though.
I want to say
Meanwhile, I didn't drink.
Oh yeah, let's get Maul on this now.
But what did you do at the time there, Jamal?
A lot of weed.
Jamal didn't drink at this?
No, not until after we graduated, I believe.
Oh yeah, it was when I came back.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm coming out as a piece of shit right now. I want to say I graduated at 17 though, so when I took a year off I took a year off before I went to college. So this was, I'm just about to move to Florida. This is 3 weeks before I moved to Florida. So I just turned 18. So I'm not as big of a piece of shit as it sounded like. These guys got full fucking beards. They look way older than me, first of all. So fuck all you guys judging me. We're partying at Hemlock, and this is back in the day when me and Jesus would just bring out. We had these big old water bottles, and would just make giant fucking Caribou Loos, which is 151 Malibu and pineapple juice. We wouldn't even need to drink anybody else's booze, but this was back when you'd go out and you'd park fucking 5 cars next to each other, and my truck had an awesome system in it, so we just blast music, chilling at Hemlock, and I'm just gonna throw fucking names out there for this one because it's needed for the story. And you know, me and Jason are cool now. I'm like, sorry, bud, but at this time you were kind of a dickhead. And I swear to God, the only reason the party got busted is because and Jason were fucking around. Like the only reason, there's no way this fucker's seen our headlights when we're parked the very back of fucking Hemlock. And there weren't even any headlights on. There were headlights on for minutes. That's what he claimed to see, those fucking headlights from the first lookout. That was bullshit. There weren't even headlights on. So he fucking busts the party. While there's a fucking there's fights going on at the town dance at the Longhouse.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So there was active, I mean, we all had DDs out there at least, but there's active fights going on where the cops needed to be, and they're out there fucking with us. Given we're underage drinking, but still, fuck you.
Well, the fucked up part was a lot of the people who were legal age drinking got let go.
True.
So
we're jumping ahead. Let's get to this. Let's get to this. Fucking. So we're out there drinking. I'm fucked up, bro. Like, I remember seeing the cop car pull up, and he just turned his lights on. He didn't get out. So I'm like, fuck. I go to my truck. I take my keys out of the ignition. I shut the truck off. I start chugging on my fucking mixer. Chugging. And I cover up my bong. Remember the little bong that we had? What was it? Dumbo?
Might have been frosting. I don't remember.
I think it was Dumbo because it had the fucking...
Yeah.
It had a bolt, the slider bolt piece on it that would slide in and out of it. And then the little piece looked like a fucking elephant. So it was a tiny little bong we called Dumbo.
The one for the goat.
Yeah, we were partying. I don't think we would have took yours out. I think that's why we took Dumbo out. Yeah. So I covered the fucking bong with my sweater. Started chugging on my mixer because he's waiting for backup. Because there's so many of us out there and he's not a real cop yet at this time. Shouldn't even been in his own fucking squad car, from what I was told. And I started chugging on my mixer and I fucking lock my truck and I stick my keys. I knew how to get it up in the engine well. Because I wasn't going to let them impound my shit. There's no reason to impound it. Like, I had a DD for one, and I wasn't fucking driving. So I locked my shit in there. And then, I should probably skip some parts of this. I shouldn't put some other people out there. I don't mind putting Jason out there, because there's a lot of people that didn't like a lot of shit he did when he was a cop, but... Long story short, Carlito's fucking out there too. And this motherfucker, there's a shack out there at Hemlock. And he takes his fucking shirt off because he's been in a skiff all summer, blacker than black. And he goes and hides behind the door and just fucking closes his mouth and shuts his eyes. Because then the cops went in there with a fucking flashlight and they didn't fucking see him.
Yeah. Hidden the eye.
Incognitus is what it is.
Yeah. Incognitus.
Incog fucking leadus, bro.
Then I ran home from
Then
the
he
wolves.
fucking had to run up that fucking road in pitch black afterwards. But back to what Jamal was just fucking saying.
Was your
Was-
shirt still off?
Yeah, it was all the way up, bro.
He didn't want
I left it in my truck and my DD took it, man.
And so back to what Jamal was saying. Everybody that was under 18 or under under 18 because fucking bitch ass lied, said that she was fucking 17 and she was 18.
They took some of the ones that were over 18 but under 21 to the drunk tank also.
And they let fucking punk ass lied and said that she was under 18, which Jason probably fucking knew that she was 18 but let her off. And then I forgot who else she fucking ran with. And then all that got taken to jail was me, Eric, Hudson, and Shawnee Brendable. There's just the three of us. Everybody under 18 got fucking picked up by their parents.
They also let everyone go who was over.
And everyone 21 and over got let go.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to get to.
And I'm like, what the fuck is this? There's like nowadays I would never fucking fly. Especially the ones over 21. So I mean like Alec, Jason.
Well, the fucked up part too, though.
Alec, Jason, there's one other person too. I forgot who the other cop was, but you guys got some splaining to do.
Well, the other fucked up part, though, however, was the fact that we were all told to fucking get on our knees as he had his fucking hand on his gun.
That's the part I was trying to skip over.
Gun or
I don't want to fucking talk about that part.
through the power of editing.
No, it's fucking in here now, bro. You're right. It was fucked up. Jason pulled some fucked up shit on us, bro. And I'm sure we're not the only people.
And it was as you guys were saying, it was only us. It wasn't the over 21.
Yeah,
and it
it was
wasn't
fucking-
the under
it was-
18. It was just
It
us.
was just us because he was pissed off at us because we're homies with Tristan.
Yeah.
I swear to God, that's it. You can't fucking tell me otherwise. Me and you cool nowadays, bro, but that was some fucked up shit. And that I don't care about putting that out there. That was fucking wild. But this was supposed to be a funny story about fucking Carlito being black as fuck and being able
Oh
to
yeah,
hide
that
in
was the
shadows.
funniest part because I watched him go in there.
Never came out.
Yeah.
Just a shadow.
Just
I
fucking
remember watching
disappeared.
him run away. I just seen him disappear. You know?
I sprinted. dude.
I forgot. Do you guys remember how Michaela and him got busted and somebody gave them up?
Someone did.
Yeah.
I forgot who it was.
I seen Lito run away and Trey start chugging his drink, so I followed suit. And then
When they gave us our fucking yeah, I mean that would be fucked up.
it was fucking.
Yeah, no, I mean
I wasn't even touching it.
when you talk, I've been
Am I
seeing
still
the
there?
thing. Yeah. Wait, you need a cigarette after that one? I forgot where we're at because Jesus is a fucking gorgeous fella.
When we got
But I've been watching this shit the whole time. I'm pretty sure we've been getting your vocals.
when we got cuffed, me and Trey got put in the same car. So we gotta finish off the story of how that went.
Yeah, but I was too busy laughing at Michaela and I'm getting busted.
I didn't
'Cause that had to have
remember
been
how
like,
that
I'm-
went, so that's yeah.
They got busted and like somebody gave them up.
Who was the other one who got thrown in the drunk tank again?
Me, Eric, and Shawnee.
Yeah, I was with Shawnee.
Oh, and get this shit. Let me jump ahead. We'll come back to the fucking cop car part. Remind me, but this is too fucking funny. And I don't give a fuck about putting this out either. This is... So I'm fuck... And this is my own experiences. So if anybody wants to judge me about putting somebody else's business out, fuck you. I was in the drunk tank with them. You weren't. All right?
Drunk tank story.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck, bro. He shouldn't have been in jail if he don't want me to put his business out there. I shouldn't have been either. But this is what fucking happens when you fuck
Level
around.
playing field.
Yeah, it's in 2013, bro. Fuck. So me and Eric fucking finally pass out, and fucking Shawnee's punk ass kept her phone. So she's over there entertained. Me and Eric are over there playing rock, paper, scissors. Fucking, we finally pass out, and it's only us two in the drunk tank. And she gets put in a single cell. And then in the middle of the night, we're like doubled up on fucking all the mattresses, bro. We had all of them. You guys ever been in a drunk tank?
Yeah.
Negative.
Oh, yeah.
I've been in the catch can one, but I don't want to go there right now.
Yeah, we'll get into that after. It's fucking terrible. It's just a big ass room with concrete and a couple beds. And we finally pass out, and in the middle of the fucking night, we're woken up by this fucking man that got arrested, and he's coming in his tighty whities, and he's screaming around at the cops about how he's gonna kick all their asses, and then we wake up to this bullshit, and it's fucking Shane and his fucking tighty whities, which is quite the fucking sight to wake up to. I'm like, God damn, man. And he's trying to fight us. And the cops aren't doing nothing. Like,
in the same cell.
yeah, we're in the fucking drunk tank. He's trying to fucking fight us. I think that was when he broke into the fucking bunkhouse and beat up some poor fucking Filipino. Yeah, Carlito, fuck. Carlito, you gotta say sorry to Carlos now, man. That deserves an apology. I want to fucking
Discrimination.
needs a fucking bag of rice, dude. Reparations. But long story long story short, we fucking basically almost have to fucking pin this dumb fuck down. And then I don't remember how we fell back asleep. But we wake up the next day and Eric's like, what time you think it is? And he's like, I'm like, I don't know. I think we went in at like 1 or 2. No, the town dance was still going on. So we had one in at like 11 or fucking midnight.
It was pretty early, yeah.
Yeah, it had to have been, if town dance was still going on, it had to have been like 11:30 or midnight. By the time we got it booked, it was probably like 1, I bet. So I bet you we didn't get out till 1. He's like, what time you think it is? I'm like, fucking noon, maybe? It was fucking like 8 a.m., bro. We played a lot of rock, paper, scissors that morning. And there's a couple of raps that Shawnee remembers that I don't remember at all. Apparently I was dropping some bars, but I doubt it.
Yeah,
But I spent some fucking hard time. And then Dane wakes up and he's like, do you guys know where my pants are? Oh, motherfucker, you gotta say sorry for trying to fight us. The fuck, bro.
Probably got you guys on video, pinning them down.
Fuck.
say sorry, and then we'll think about getting you some
Yeah,
pants.
bro. Like, you gotta say sorry to the cops too, man. You're not getting a hungry man today.
Oh, man.
Crazy night.
Oh yeah, but that was all because Carlito was black and in the fucking skiff that we didn't get arrested that night.
You guys remember Anthony Bowden was there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big fuck you to him. He puked in my fucking truck that night.
Yeah. Yeah, he's kind of a piece of shit.
Remember that
Crazy.
car ride? I'm pretty sure the fucking Caribou Lou came on the
Oh
radio.
yeah, fucking
Oh, yeah.
the car ride. Even though Alec is like kind of a dick for letting everybody else go, like everybody over 21, and like only arresting us, but that was kind of not cool. But the ride in was really cool because I asked him to keep the lights on. I'm like, at least we're gonna go to the fucking jail in style. And I didn't even know why I said we, because I didn't even think about Jesus just getting picked up by his mom
That's
by the time we
hilarious.
fucking got there.
I
So
don't
he,
even remember the lights. But
you're in the
that's
fucking
awesome.
yeah. Well, I'm like, can you turn the fucking lights back on? And fuck, maybe I saw Bub leaving and fucking me up. We keep the fucking lights on, and we're bumping Caribou Lou on the whole way in as we're in the back in cuffs.
He selected a random like station that was like just like a rap station. It was a radio
Yeah,
station.
it's probably like fucking Pandora.
Yeah, and it just so happened to be like one of the first or maybe second, but I think it was the first song that came on right away. And me and Trey both looked at each other. It's like, no fucking way. That's
Like, turn it
hilarious.
the fuck up.
Yeah, and he
Turn
did.
the fucking lights
He
on.
turned it up and he turned the lights on and we
I was-
fucking mobbed into town.
So I suck at telling this story. It's actually been a while since I told this story, but I told my mom early in life. I'm like, if I ever get arrested, I'm texting you. I'm spending the night out, mom. And so this is fucking 2013. I'm already out of high school, 18 years old, and I text my mom. I said, I'm spending the night out, mom. And she's like, okay, babe, I love you. Then 5 seconds later, she calls me. She's like, are you going to fucking jail? I was like, yeah. I told her why and shit, and then me and Jesus got off the phone with her. Well, we talked to my mom. Don't remember what it was about because we just slammed that Caribou Lou.
Yeah, no, that was hitting me hard right about at that point.
And then we do the whole Schnozberry. Say it's like Schnozberry's thing from Super Troopers. That's pretty legendary picture.
Oh yeah.
Because I had my phone the whole time I was in the cop car, so that was, and they cuffed my fat ass in the front. So I appreciate you for that, Alec. At least I had to fuck around on my phone for a little bit longer. And then, yeah. Now let's get back into more Skiffman stories from the Lady Live now.
On the Lady Live. So
Yeah, let's go on to your MJ time.
those are some tough days, man.
Long days.
I think Tristan threw me a potato for breakfast, lunch, and dinner one day.
Yeah. I had one myself.
Yeah.
Straight up baked potato, no nothing, just potato.
I thought you were fucking around.
No, dude. You just set after set, hook it up and let it
See,
go.
that's what I fucking said. MJ don't let you eat, bro.
We caught a lot of fitness show, made a lot of money, so.
I'll eat a potato for that. You guys remember that fucking, what was that movie where the dude got stuck on Mars or something?
Martian.
Remember when he's dipping the potato in Vicodin?
Yeah.
Wonder how that was.
Holy
He said not great.
That's
A little bit
crazy.
of Vicodin and ketchup.
Well, he didn't have ketchup.
Is that why he did the Vicodin?
Yeah.
Good shit.
That's the only reason?
Well, not the only reason.
I don't
Was
but-
he in pain?
I don't remember the
Was it
gist of it.
hurting?
No, he ran out of ketchup
He's
like
just
a
like
couple.
I mean, he's a human being. If you're bored, alone, you might die. You might as well be high.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. Like ketchup.
He grew his own potatoes and then cut them in half and dipped it in Vicodin.
Good fucking movie.
I've never
It's a
seen
great
it.
fucking movie.
Never seen it.
You've never seen The Martian?
Nope.
A
Missing
movie
out.
night tomorrow with the guys. No homo.
Project Hail Mary just came out a little bit ago, and apparently that's pretty great. It's from the same writer, I think.
Sounds like a Hail Mary.
It's Ryan Gosling and an alien.
Aliens are real.
It's the Jews.
God damn it. Don't get Jesus going right now. Should pour up another one, boys.
Well, yeah.
Have you ever heard that Julio Fulio remix of When I See You? It's really stuck in my head right now. I don't think it's fucking. It's not copyrighted, so I should be able to play that shit, right?
What's your favorite fishing story, Trey? How many years were you going out? Or even just a random one. How many years did you run the Brandy Lexus by yourself? That was like 2 summers, or was it 3? I don't know.
I think we got it in 2011. I probably started running it by the end of 2012. And 2012 was a great season. Like, for gillnetting. And I thought it was going to be like that for life because that was my first year being able to go fall fishing too. And
I remember hearing a little bit about that season because I think my first season gill netting was the next summer, and it wasn't quite as
it was
good.
ass. It
So
was
I was pretty disappointed because I had high hopes hearing about
Yeah.
how great the one was before. But anyway, I decided to throw
Oh, I
that
get
in.
that. I took a fucking year off from going to school after high school. So I'm like, oh, fishing's amazing. I bought like my truck and the 4-wheeler that year. And I'm like, oh, I spent all my money that year. I'm like, oh, fishing's amazing. It's going to be like this forever. And then I'm like, I'm gonna fish one more year, and then I'm gonna go to school. And then 2013 was a senior year. Well, how was before I get into mine? Let's hear about your 2013.
Oh, that was on. Could have been better.
How come?
I fished on the Liberty, and then I quit the Liberty, and I got on the Barbara Ann. And
You quit for a girl?
no, I quit because my brother asked me to fish with him. But I made it was a good year. It was a crazy year. Everyone loaded up. I made 23 grand.
You guys load the boat more than once in a day?
Yeah, like twice. But
Nice.
we unload like half of it and then fish it and load it up again.
Yeah.
But I left the Liberty in the year next year. I could have had a job on there again. Those guys made 50 grand.
Oh fuck!
So I don't know. It was crazy good year though. What were you going on about in 2013 when you were fishing?
Yeah, fuck with something really quick.
You break it?
I was trying to update on me. I'm telling it to fuck off. Keep on recording. All right, what did you say?
Said you're a big old pussy. Just kidding. We're talking about fishing 2013.
Oh yeah, but that was the year that Paul graduated. Remember that story? Let me hear it from your perspective.
I don't even fully remember what the party was the night before, but we partied.
I don't remember the fucking part of the night before because the next day kind of sucked ass.
Yeah, the next day is what kind of sticks out. But
Let's hear about the next day. Let's hear about Paul's graduation day. Because you know
So-
what? I don't think I really have a memory until I'm thrown up by Walden Rocks.
yeah, we make it down to the boat, taking the Brandy Lexus over, and yeah, by the time we hit about driest, I believe you're yakking out the window.
By Dryas?
Yeah.
Damn, I remember by Walden.
No, it was early. It was early into it.
Fuck you for taking pictures of me too, bitch.
Yeah, then I got an excellent picture of me next to
I'm
you.
puking at the captain's side, or yeah.
At that point, I'm pretty sure I was still fucking wasted, so that's what I was riding on at that point. And we
Swinging that shit around.
make the trek over.
Loosey goosey.
You are.
Basically have to go straight up to the high school for Paul's graduation. We make it.
Yeah, remember
Just
we all
entrance
packed
of
in
the-
the Nana's car, remember?
Yeah, we make it just to the entrance of the gym, and realize that they haven't even got too far into it. So we immediately U-turned it back to the car.
Took a big old fat nappy in
Yeah.
Nana's car. A drunk nap in Nana's car.
Had to have been at least 45 minutes plus of a solid nap.
Solid, like, mouth open, like, snoring, like, looking horrendous. People walking by the Jeep, bro. We're parked, like, right by the sidewalk. Nana got a good parking spot. Oh, it's probably the handicap parking, huh?
And then I remember we both looked at each other and we're like, fuck, we should probably go in there, huh?
Yeah,
So
so
we
we
tough
fucking
it out to get up
drug
and go
ourselves in there.
check it out again. And just as we're walking back
We
up
go up to the
entrance-
balcony and we walk in there, bro. We like not even get a spot to sit down and like Paul Askren the third, and we're like, "That's my boy!" And then we walk the fuck out. I was dying, bro. And this is when we were young too. So like I was 18. Yeah, like I just said, I was 18 this year. I was fucking. No, I was still 17 because Paul just graduated. I was just about to turn 18. What does that make you?
Also 18.
That's right. That's right.
We do not encourage underage drinking
Yeah, fuck, man.
through the power of editing.
Stay in school. And yeah, don't do drugs.
Hey, that won't be edited.
So I'm fired then, huh?
Nah, you're even more hired than before.
Jamal was Sir Chief Keef there for a while. We could talk about gravity bong days, huh?
Back to back 4 champ.
Yeah.
Let's hear it from your perspective there, bud.
Oh, what perspective? I was fucking high as a motherfucker.
I remember he was late to a sesh. We were chiefing it up. We just fucking got a bag. And he walks in late, so he's ready to catch up. And
Throw the bag on the table and said, "Load this bitch up."
Oh, you talking about when you guys loaded all the pieces?
no, this was 4 back-to-back gravity bong hits he took.
Oh, that's when he fucking slept in the closet. Yeah, in your bedroom.
It was probably more than once. He slept in the closet on that beanbag chair. So, but yeah,
I don't think he's ever came out.
but no, it was no cough until the 4th one. 4 in a row gravity bong hits. The retired Jamal, no longer a stoner.
No,
that wasn't it.
That's not
I
what.
know. I'm just saying this was once upon a time.
Oh yeah,
Are you ever gonna have you thought about unretiring?
nah.
Why? You've been so deathly hungover, but you still fucking you drink a fucking lime margarita on the shitter.
Tequila's different.
What about the THC scares you, buddy?
I just get tired of the thoughts that come into my fucking head versus when I'm depressed and drunk versus just brain going a million miles an hour on fucking pot.
So you're a thinker.
Oh yeah.
Don't you fucking. Now we can talk about it. Let's get high. Like the 420 podcast. You can be on it.
Fuck no.
Come on, bud. Let's
I'll be the rehab guest. It's like I switched one addiction for another.
Sometimes I'd be picking up a bottle and coming from the liquor store and I got drive-by AA going on and I'm a piece of shit, bro.
Yeah, I just get too into my own fucking head whenever I smoke.
Yeah, tell him about the last time that you did and you thought it was laced.
Did I say that?
Yeah.
The old
It was the
Blue
most
Dream.
beautiful bud that I've
Oh
ever
yeah,
had
it
in
was Blue
my
Dream.
life.
That's right.
Blue Dream is my hands down favorite strain of weed.
I think it was
Mostly
because I
it
felt
made
like
Jamal quit.
That's how you know this was like 2014. It's because it was some amazing Blue Dream.
I think it was all the
Hey, Jesus.
crystalline structure on the leaf itself.
Fuck, it was beautiful. And then that
fucked
gravity
me
bong
up.
that we made was pretty fucking scientifically
Remember when we
made.
killed a whole ass party with the grav bong?
We did it with a 5-gallon
Oh,
jug.
we did that we did it by ourselves and then we did it at a party. We killed ourselves first.
Yeah, I was just thinking about how that thing was built and when I hit it for the first
There's a lot of fucking
Just
trial and error.
that thing was a little traumatized. I'm pretty sure I got the green sickness on that thing. Man.
Yeah, the green sickness many times. Unfortunate thing.
I mean, sometimes it's fun. I like to push it a little bit.
Get the spins a little bit.
Yeah, man. Let me fucking
And then you
question my existence
and
sometimes.
then you make Jamal question his existence while I was out of town, and I come back and figure out you guys had a life-changing experience without me.
My bad. AJ hooked me up with the dankest butt I've ever had.
Granted, it's not the first life-changing moment for me without you guys. So,
Or we gonna talk about the double dipped acid?
no, I was going to talk about how fucking much did I eat?
I believe it was roughly 7 grams of mushrooms.
Yeah.
At
When was
a
this?
single heroic dose, you
Yeah.
might say.
Remember when hold on, before you get into this, remember the time that we got mushrooms? This was mid-COVID. Then we get them from and he was the only one that ate it. You remember that?
Yeah,
at my
I
house?
do remember. I
Oh,
was
you
just trying to...
fucker. I remember.
He was like, "Who wants some mushrooms?" And the first person he handed the bag to was James. So he took one out, popped it in his mouth, handed the bag over.
And then I realized about 20 minutes later, I was the only motherfucker who did.
Yeah, we passed the bag along.
And then I'm just sitting there staring at everybody as I'm trying to drink to balance out. I'm just like,
I was worried about myself. No. I mean, let me test it out on Molly Mall.
That's a terrible test because I got a high tolerance for bullshit.
Fuck, I know when I did them, I was glad I didn't do them that night. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, because let me put this into perspective. I've done, what was it, 8 grams?
7, I believe.
7,
roughly.
Right.
So maybe a little more, maybe a little
more.
less, but it was right about that.
Can you go grab my other one out of the truck?
Between 7 and 8 grams of magic fucking mushrooms I did. Meanwhile, so like how this went is I'm just like, I need a fucking trip. I'm having a bad time. I go up, I get the shrooms, I slam them all within 2 seconds of walking through the fucking front door.
At my house?
No.
Oh, I missed that part of my band.
And then I fucking heel turn and I'm just like, all right, see you guys later. Yeah, and then I go home.
Oh, yeah. I remember that
I felt terrible, but I'm pretty sure I had...
well, because no one else wanted to that night.
Yeah, a couple of us had a trip like the night before, so we were like, I think we're chilling for tonight. And James was like, well, I'm not chilling for tonight.
You're wild, bro.
He asked for him, and I was
Everybody thinks he's a nice guy, right? You're like, calm.
I'll take
it. I'm better now.
Water too, buddy?
He was like, I'll take a whole quarter. And I was like, all right, he for sure wants to save some of those. And I remember him walking into the front door, grabbing it, and just immediately turning that whole bag inside out into his mouth and munching the whole...
I licked the fucking bag, too.
Yeah, before he even left my house. And by the time he finished chomping them down, he's like, all right, see you guys later, maybe. And he walks out of my house.
Yeah. So I get so fucking... So I'm like preparing... I'm preparing for the fucking trip of a lifetime. So I move my recliner in front of my fucking 65-inch TV. I'm just like, all right, let's put this shit on autoplay. I don't care what the fuck's going to be playing. I'm probably going to be tripping too hard to even notice.
What did you put on?
Fucking, I can't even remember.
Like YouTube or something?
I think it was like, you know how Xbox has the...
Oh, hold on. We got to hear the sound this time.
There you go. That's better. But you know, Xbox used to have the old like TV store and movies and stuff. Old. So I had a bunch of that, and I still got it on my account. So it was just, I was just clicking for autoplay. It was like a bunch of random movies, anime, shit like that.
Of course.
Fuck you. Anyway, about like an hour later, I'm fucking gone. And I'm starting to realize, like, man, what the fuck am I watching again? And then it dawns on me, I am watching my TV through the reflection of my living room window.
How long were you doing that?
For probably about half an hour. And I was just like, oh, this is bad.
This is fucking trippy.
Yeah. And then I can't remember. I don't think I texted you. I think I texted you like towards the end of my trip.
I might have reached out like...
you reached out. That's on. Right. Yeah.
I mean, I know better to like do it like 2 hours in. That's probably not a good time.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I reached out early on to see how the come up was going along.
Yeah.
And you responded with probably a thumbs up or maybe a smiley face.
Yeah.
Or a combination of the two.
I'm on my way up.
And I was like, all right, I'll take
He's doing good. And then the next morning I was just like, bro, I found myself.
Yeah. Bro,
I saw God.
Don't say that, bro. I just watched Us. You guys ever watch Us? That Jordan, I just asked you that. Jordan, what's the fuck? Peele?
Yeah.
You gotta watch that, bro. Speaking of finding yourself. That one's fucking wild. Just watched it last night, but I shit my pants.
Yeah, that's another reason why I don't really do psychedelics too much anymore.
We're due for a good one, though. Like, we should go hiking.
I don't know. I'm still recovering from that double hit.
Well, we gotta do a proper dose. See,
Yeah,
we always
you don't
seem
gotta
to,
fucking see the Lord there, Jamal. Lord Jamal. That's what you are when you fucking overdose like that. Jamal gonna be trying to be the first one to die on fucking psychedelics. It's
I
not.
mean, we could even get them simply as like those gummies nowadays. So it's
You
not
gotta
even
boof
like
it
it's
though,
that
bud.
hard, but
It's more potent through the
Yeah.
rectal cavity.
a lot easier to take small doses with these like little gummies and whatnot that they make. I've only tried them maybe once or twice, but definitely a good
You take your
option
shot?
for microdosing.
No, I ain't taking no from.
Alright, got you, bro.
Just getting off.
I still giggle every now and again when I hear you say, "Will, please stop."
Oh man, that's almost a little bit of a too wild of a story for me, man.
What is it?
We did what can be borderline considered a heroic dose of LSD one night.
Borderline.
Yeah.
Would you say?
Really?
I
would you
lost you for about an hour there.
Yeah.
Would you say a reckless dose?
Whoa.
Were you talking reckless?
Ha ha.
I'm being reckless, yeah. I don't even remember how.
Is this a
exactly-
double dip one?
Well, there would be little gel tabs that are pretty common actually nowadays.
Gel tab, like
It's normally,
acid?
yeah, it's normally not paper actually. That's kind of less common nowadays.
That shit,
You
it's
find them in
horrendous.
these, gel tabs.
Gel tab would be awesome because you don't gotta taste it, right?
Well, you don't got to taste it either way. I don't remember what you're talking about.
When I did the shit in Florida, I would let that shit soak under my tongue before I swallowed it.
Well, most people do, but yeah, I don't know. You normally don't ever really taste it.
Oh, it was fucking horrendous.
Some bunk.
I remember
Almost-
doing no,
I'm
even
almost
when I did it with
concerned.
you, it was fucking terrible. You guys just like it. You're weird.
I've never
Oh.
done it.
About to change that.
Yeah, well, we did three of the gel tabs.
Yeah, we did a heroic dose and we watched it was one of the latest Netflix, like This Is How the World Works, but it was narrated by Will Smith.
That would be what? That
The
would
Fresh
be a
Prince.
wild
Yep,
watch.
yep. So about 45 minutes in, I start
All about how.
about 45
Real
minutes
life.
in of like the first episode, because I think they're like hour 15 episodes or some shit.
Yeah, we watched it for a long time.
Yeah, we watched about half of it in the first sitting, but so we're going on the peak, and around the peak is when I lose him. You know, it's just like, oh no.
Oh.
It's just like, I'm gonna go bye-bye in a second here. And then I'm just watching fucking the show, and I'm getting lost in it. I'm just like, oh, okay, that makes sense.
It's
And
like-
then about 15 minutes later, I just hear hysterical fucking laughter to my left. I'm just like, oh.
It was the episode where he was talking specifically about like how the brain works.
Yeah.
They were talking about pathways and synapses and different things, and for whatever reason, it's just like I found it. I didn't even find it funny. I just got the giggles, you know.
Yeah.
You know. I
Just-
got the old giggles.
Just hysterical laughter for, I want to say, a good like 10 minutes straight.
If you've ever heard Jesus' fucking hysterical laughter too, it's magical.
I couldn't stop it.
Yeah.
Go.
and-
Oh, while
and
we're-
in,
hold on. let me
like
give you a time.
between breaths, he was just like,
I need to
please.
take a time out on your story really quick, Jamal, because I got one more. I got something about Jamal or Jesus' laughter. I remember when we first started dabbing, it was after open gym, and we had a stop. I was still living with my parents, and we stopped at my house, and Ridiculousness was on,
Always on.
and those fucking little British kids. We've looked for that video forever, bro.
One of those teeter-totters or whatever.
Yeah, they were in like an abandoned building, and it was on like one of those little fucking teeter-totter catapult things, and the kid jumped from the fucking roof wherever he was at onto like the stick, and it launched the other kid, and he fucking did a front flip and landed on his back, probably knocked the air out of himself, and there's this other little British fuck
Probably the cameraman.
is losing his shit. He's like, he did a front flip, and he did it in the fucking funny British accent. And this fucker started losing his fucking mind. And my parents are asleep, bro. I had to get him the fuck out of there so quick because he wouldn't shut the fuck up. Like, it was we were so dabs were so new, bro. Like we're so goddamn high. It was crazy. But go on with your fucking.
So hysterical laughter for about 10 minutes to the point where he can't even breathe anymore, and he's begging Will Smith to stop talking. Just full stone face. And then I kind of just, I look at both of them and it's just like, all right, if I just sit here and watch, I'm probably going to go fucking sky high even more. So I'm going to engage. So I grab fucking ice cubes and a towel and give it to
Up your
him.
ass or what?
Well, not at the time. But I wrap ice cubes in a fucking towelette and give it to him. It's just like, dude, you got to calm down. You're fucking.
Oh, you sweating your ass off?
He was sweating.
You be moist, bro.
Yeah, the laughter can get a little out of control. Definitely know what you're doing and test your drugs if you're going to be doing hallucinogens. Small doses are better. Work your way up if you're curious.
Yeah, don't do some
always
hero
you
shit.
can not do it, so that's always an option too.
Yeah.
Yeah, let us.
Yes. I don't endorse this activity.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it got kind of to that weird quiet spot after that scene because he was calming down, Tyra's coming to, and we're kind of like past the peak a little bit, and we all just fucking got quiet and just stared at the TV for the next like hour or two.
This is some wild podcast talk.
Oh yeah, I've seen God on multiple occasions. It's a little intense.
Man or woman?
Fucking
Or both?
can't remember.
What were we doing when we couldn't find those Rick and Morty DVDs?
Holy shit.
Good old LSD.
Yeah.
That pissed me the fuck off, bro.
We
Funny.
stared at 3 different
Yeah, you
towers
guys
of stacked DVDs.
Tell the story, bro.
I waited until everyone looked just because I knew it was just like this thing where for whatever reason we couldn't find it. I knew it was there and I was like, man, I gotta let everyone try because I swear it's there. And even I looked when none of us could find it until hours later when we were almost coming on the back end of coming out of it.
I didn't think it was till the next day.
I think it was the next day. It was
yeah,
the
you
next
told
day.
me next day and I was fucking pissed.
Well, it turns out the edge of the cover didn't have any writing on it. It was just like a design. So our eyes were just scrolling right past that every time. But yeah, that we were trying to.
Bro, we're all fucking
Rick and
tripping
Morty.
trying to watch some Rick and Morty on DVD. Like, which isn't even a thing anymore.
When it was still the first 2 seasons.
Yeah.
Like, fucking, we're so old, bro.
I think me and Tristan were on the back porch for like a good hour just laughing too.
Bro, speaking, oh my God. I'm so glad you brought up the back porch. Let's talk about it, Jesus.
The back.
Which
The
one?
the Jeff Hardy moment off the roof. Let's talk about it. So this is what was this, the same
Sounds crazy.
2014?
Yeah, or no, this was like 16 actually.
16?
Yeah.
This is after, this before or after Paul died? Had to have been before because I feel like we were still happy.
I probably think before it was early summer. I'm pretty sure, but
Yeah, Paul's was June. Yeah, because this is May.
yeah.
So this is like right before Paul died, which makes more sense because everything was hilarious then. Are we gonna fucking talk about like what we thought happened before that, or are we just gonna go to the moment?
Probably safe to just do the punchline and call it good.
Yeah, all right. For Jamal to say that.
But again, through the power of editing, you just got to be on top of that.
Well, yeah. So we're having a house party, and
It's a fucking.
We didn't. We were.
Are we gonna say?
None of
Are we
us-
gonna say names on this one?
I'm gonna leave that to you. You're the host.
It's up to you. I mean, would somebody got a coin?
How
Where
about
the
we
fuck
just
do you
say
think
no?
this is? Who
Right.
the fuck has coins?
I need a quarter. And I want you to flip it. Heads, we're gonna say names. Tails, we're not gonna.
Heads.
Fuck. Are you lying?
Well, yeah, I'm safe. I don't think I was at that party.
All right. So, god damn, man, that was pretty cool though. I mean, I kind of wanted it to be heads because the story is even funnier. But this is what happens with having a fucking podcast. I told you guys, if you had stories with me, you should fucking worry. Because I'm going to tell this shit because it's fucking funny. I love you, buddy. So there's a fucking, was this the first edit? Is that what we're getting at? So how do I tell this then?
I think we gotta. I can probably do a rough draft without dropping names. I don't think we should drop names on that one.
I asked your opinion.
Yeah. I didn't think it all the way through until we were in it, and then I realized I don't think we should drop names on that one.
All right, we'll just skip over this one. We're gonna leave that in there, but if you know, that's all.
Got earphones in?
Hey, where you going?
You know, heating me up.
Oh yeah, dab time.
Bed. After me, though.
I think we're gonna line up at the heads anyways.
How far are we into this?
I don't know. I was just
I didn't
going
see it.
till I felt like a good stopping point.
Blacked out. Don't remember I was there. Who knows? I'm just shooting.
Only if you got like dental work done.
You ever hear of anyone eat a dab?
You ever hear of anybody
If
snorting
it's
keef?
Right now.
You ever hear of anybody snorting keef before?
if it's
What?
you could eat
No.
distillate.
Isn't that what you guys used to get?
The distillate that I fucking ate came out of a syringe.
Yeah, normally
You know the story I'm getting at?
no.
This is after AJ passed away. We were going over to pick him up, and we're on MJ's boat, and we're in the cabin, and Brewer has this fucking syringe of distillate,
Mm-hmm.
and we're eating it, and all that's in there is a fucking orange. So we have everybody grab an orange slice. And I remember him putting like a full like string of fucking distillate on this orange slice. And I took it and I ate it. And then I remember Mace got one. And then he was like, fuck you, Rue, I ain't doing that much. And it was already too late for me. Like I was already like, I ate the fucking thing. My whole mouth was coated in that shit, bro. I got the like to that point.
That's the terrible part.
Which
about
is
that.
funny, to that point in my life, the two highest times I've ever gotten in my life involved brewer. Which is fucking like, I mean,
You might not want to admit that. No,
I know, I got it. I think it's even funny. I'm putting myself out there, bro. I gotta admit that shit, bro. Because I was just, who was I just telling? I was just telling you the time I got the green sickness was brewer.
Oh, yeah.
Brewer and fucking Mace. I'm not gonna say that part. I can't say that
That's all
part.
I'm gonna do.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say that part, but I was fucking dabbing. I was dabbing with Brewer and Mace, and this was like early days of dabbing too, because I was still hanging out with Brewer, so he was still like not off the fucking deep end. Which I still got love for that guy, but man, fucker be a little wild. And it's like he forgot that he scooped the dab out already, and he scooped it with the other side. So I was taking my dab, and then I Darth Mauled that shit, and I took the other fucking dab too. I remember them getting all hyped up. And then I was like, probably 20 minutes after the dab, I was like, I should not have done that. I get to the point where I gotta sit still. So I'm like, gotta lock in so I don't fucking throw up. Cause the green sickness is wicked, bro. Like you just gotta. I just was like, if I move, I'm fucking ralphing. So I was just locking in. I was just sitting there, trying to control my breathing. I'm like, if I just stay still, I'm not gonna throw up. And then it came time to leave, and something happened. Like I just told Carlito that if you want to know like what happened, I'm not gonna put it out. This is the one thing I won't put out on air. But something happened that made me laugh. And then I got up and I don't know, it was dumb luck. I knew I was throwing up, so I blasted into the door across the room that we were at, and thank God it was a bathroom. And I wouldn't have threw up in a toilet that was in there. And yeah, that was the last time I got the green sickness. Pretty wicked. Around the same time too, we made our own dabs. We fucking had this ounce of bud that was it was an ounce made up from the shake of a bunch of different ounces of bud. So, and it was the best tasting, one of the best tasting dabs I've ever had in my life. Because we BHO blasted it, and there was so many different strains, and we BHO blasted it. And this is why I'm telling it too. We BHO blasted it, and when you BHO blast it, you get this liquid that has all this THC in it, but you got to boil the fucking butane out of it. So we're boiling the butane out of it, and we were fucking smoking a cigarette next to it like a fucking jackass. Like it's not fucking a flammable gas that's being
You will blow yourself up.
being boiled off. Like what the fuck? I remember Mace about kicked his ass, bro.
Was that the fruit stripes?
That was that's what I'm getting at. I'm like, it was the best tasting shit I've ever had. You remember the fruit stripes shit?
I remember the fruit stripes.
Bro,
That
it was made up.
yesterday.
It was an ounce made up of like probably 5 to 10 different strains of weed.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes,
Yeah.
Sometimes mixing them isn't always the best
Sometimes
idea.
dumb fucking luck.
How they do it over here, Trey?
You pinkies it.
Pinkies up?
Yeah. It's all Eskimo luck. He uses his muck luck. Yeah. Fuel oil. Anamanagandas. Manage come. I'm just kidding. Brian was asking me what his first tattoo should be, and I told him a harpoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, it said right here, like I have my Sim Shan tattoo, bro. I was like, that's why if you ever knock somebody out, you give them the poon.
They'll never give you look that work, right?
I was, yeah. Brian be fucking telling these elders to fuck off sometimes. I'm just kidding. He don't do that. He's very professional. When he worked at the market, though, he tells some motherfuckers to fuck up. Brian, you ever yell at somebody at the market? Be honest.
Not to a customer.
Ain't you nice? Not to a customer, you yell at your coworkers. Yeah. Fuck yeah, man. Stay your ground, bro.
For the pod, bro. For the pod, just take a little rip.
Change life.
Por favor, please.
Porfy horror?
Yeah.
How many stories do I have to recite of me getting way too fucked up?
Every single one.
Well, fair enough. By the way, I think you got me back when you tried to convince me that I fucking murdered somebody.
Yeah.
Of which you actually did convince me.
Hold on, I gotta text my wifey back.
God, talking about this has made me realize I am surprised I still have a functioning mind.
I think about that. I think about that sometimes, Steve.
Like, I could think of 3 different instances where I've taken a heroic dose of drugs.
I have another shot.
Psychedelics are
Florida.
technically not drugs; they're hallucinogens, so
Same, but different.
different.
Still brain hurty after.
You will have a come down effect if you decide to partake. That's for sure.
Brain hurty. When Jamal is praying for death after, I would consider that a heroic dose.
You're a wild man, Jamal.
Talk about the bowl of water.
No. Of which I would say that is not my conscious fault. That was not the point of that night.
We've been talking about mainly underage drinking and other stuff. So
That's a pretty bad one.
The bowl of water?
I
Yeah.
guess that it is a lot of funny stories and everything, but it's also a lot now that we're adults.
Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, most of our stories have been pretty fucking...
I mean, you kicked it off pretty fucking heroically, as you put it.
I mean,
There's
there's...
levels to dosage, so that's like actually pretty proper verbiage, I would say. But
Oh.
yeah, it is crazy. Definitely know what you're doing if you want to do something like that.
Well, then there's the time I did my second heroic dose of acid, and I took my family up the mountain.
Well, you weren't supposed to be still. Yeah, I
Oh,
don't
look, can we talk about Yellow Hill when we're talking about mountains?
know.
You mean me, buck ass naked, crawling around?
What? That's exactly. I want to hear from your perspective, please.
Yeah,
I'll
there
sit in
there's
the
a
front.
point in time in my high school days where I would climb Purple Mountain and Yellow Hill buck ass naked. All I would have is my shoes and socks and a backpack full of clothes. It's a miracle nobody saw me.
You almost got busted one time.
You can take that, bro?
Yeah, actually,
fine.
fuck, you're right. Yeah, I almost got busted one time.
It goes last. We'll go last.
Although I was lucky because I saw them on the horizon, so I was just like, oh, yep.
Yeah,
Get clothed. However, I did almost kill myself on Yellow Hill while doing that.
or not?
Well, that's debatable.
Oh man, it was a joke. That was when Trey's supposed to hit the soundboard. Actually,
Oh
I
yeah,
didn't even
hold
hear
on.
you while you were saying.
No, but I
It
was
free I'm actually.
I was
envious.
free balling, free climbing.
I'm a little envious. I mean, it kind of sounds wonderful.
You were?
I mean, as long as you.
Yeah, have you? Is it the
think
family
about
that
being
almost
seen,
caught
I
you
guess.
still live here?
No, I don't think so.
That's good. That's good for you.
I want to say that was either Yellow Hill or
You were on Yellow Hill for sure.
yeah, that's right. But I almost did kill myself on Yellow Hill
Naked?
naked. So I was free climbing.
Imagine getting
So-
found.
Right? That was my thought. That was one of the last.
Hill,
So that was like first. That was one of 2 instances that told me like, hey, it's probably not a good idea to be doing this. So I was free climbing around Yellow Hill, buck ass fucking naked. Now my dumbass, as I was free climbing some rocks, didn't realize the one I was perching on and like using to climb up was a big ass boulder that was just surrounded by a bunch of little rocks and dirt. So I got up on there and I was just like, oh, nice. And then I step off, and about 5 seconds later of me stepping off, it fucking crumbles. I'm just like, my face was there, so my dick would have been out when I died.
Yeah.
And
Worst
then the second time
Hands
I
down.
nearly died was on Purple Mountain up by the dam.
Were you naked then too?
I was naked then. One
You
of
ever
the
fucking
one of the
burn your asshole, bro?
not my asshole, but my ball sack got swollen from some mosquito bites.
Oh,
Look like a orange.
Was it itchy?
Oh yeah. I did the pinch and roll.
What's the fucking pinch and roll, bro?
Pinch, roll the fold.
The skin?
Yep.
Can you describe that in like better detail?
You pinch
Pinch.
and then you roll the fold. Like you're rolling a joint.
So how did you figure out that method? Was it given to you?
Ancient Indian wisdom.
Oh, the fucking Indian trick taught by the white man.
Indian time. But yeah, the other time I nearly fucking died was on Purple Mountain on the trail up to the dam. I was buck ass naked and nearly fucking fell to my death off the dam.
I can't wait for all your coworkers to know that you hike bucket.
Oh no, they know. They know. We had a trust building exercise of like, hey, tell us something we don't know about you. And it's just like, I climbed Purple Mountain naked and nearly died 4 times on there. And we're just like, bullshit. Joke's on you.
Yeah.
Especially like nobody believes me when I bring up the fact that we were climbing up as freshmen in high school and nearly fucking all died on that snow
You know
pile.
how many fucking like good like binoculars and shit can see at up Purple Mountain all the time?
Oh yeah, somebody probably saw my gooch.
He was just talking about a time we were freshmen, and it was actually during the winter break you have during, school for Christmas and everything. And we decided to climb Purple Mountain, the mountain to the right side of the waterfall and dam, and like all the way to the top. And we decided the night before.
Yeah.
Super minimal preparation. We
Yeah,
were freshmen
to
in high
put
school.
everything in perspective, what we went up with, at least for me, I had my underwear,
Just enjoying
basketball shorts, a pair of blue jeans, 2 pairs of socks, and fucking Tim's.
Yeah.
And that's what I went up the
tell us how
mountain
many
with.
times you've used your shirt for toilet paper in volleyball.
Twice.
Where were you?
So the
Why?
first
And
time,
what did you eat that caused you to shit your pants in the woods?
so the first time was actually in the bike trail. And
What?
Yeah.
That's so close to your house.
Where's the dab ramp?
When you got a shit.
Now when you got a shit, bud.
You could
So
have fucking fast walked it, clenching, bro.
no.
What did you eat?
Nothing special. It just hit. So to put the story in perspective, I already climbed
This is
up
wild.
I already climbed up to the dam and was on my way home when I decided, you know what, might as well keep the nature part going of the trip. So I go through the bike trail, and about 40, 50 feet through the bike trail, it's just like, oh, this shit's coming out now.
Coffee?
Yeah.
Diarrhea is what I just heard about. Diarrhea is so bad you gotta wipe it off your thighs.
Oh, Jesus Christ, not that bad.
Diarrhea.
I mean, it was a missile out of my asshole, but I still had to fucking cut out a piece of my shirt to wipe.
Man, we totally segued off of a pretty legendary story, if I'm being honest, of us climbing up that mountain.
Oh yeah, that was a lot. A lot of shit went down on that fucking trip.
Listen up, Jesus. Let's hear from your perspective.
Well, we had a pretty fair amount of snow that winter, and we were super unequipped.
There's like 3 feet
being
of snow
kids.
up on the mountain.
And once you passed the dam, it was super tough to get through some thick brush.
Right.
And then probably 4 to 5 hours of what I would call a stairmaster from hell to get to the top of the mountain from the dam. And yeah, it was myself, James, John Henderson, and John Patterson.
And Lucas.
Lucas actually was only part of the second venture.
Oh, that was the second. Yeah,
we
that was
did.
the second venture. That's
Yeah.
right.
But the first time it was only the 4 of us.
Yeah.
And yeah, no, it was just crazy. Many hours of just climbing up in super steep snow.
And we had
we
a wall of ice we had to climb up.
Yeah, that at one point we hit a wall of ice that was basically vertical, maybe like 20 plus feet or so. I can't quite
Yeah.
remember. And we scaled it to get to the next area. We had to keep going,
Yep.
and that was pretty sketchy.
Yeah. And then
Thankfully, there was some thick snow to land on if we fell, but it was still very sketchy.
except for me, so we were probably the second hump up the mountain.
I don't even remember because I kept thinking we were almost at the top.
Well, because there was all the false peaks.
And then we would
yeah.
hit the next ridge.
Yeah.
And we would still be fucking having to go up another couple more, and it just felt like it was never ending. It was actually kind of crazy to accomplish. So, like I said, it took hours to get up there in the wintertime.
And the fucked up part is, I want to say I was on the second or third hump of the mountain, and I got enough signal that my mom called me, bitching me out, saying, "Where the fuck are you for dinner?"
For Sunday dinner.
That doesn't sound
It
like
was
her at
during
all,
the
man. She
weekend.
sounds like a
It
very
was for
calm,
Sunday
reasonable
dinner.
woman. You take that back.
Well, my mom was still
Carlito?
pretty angry. She's like, "Where are you?" And she's like, I'm on the mountain." "What? What do you mean you're on the mountain?" It's like, "I'll be down in about 2 hours."
2 hours.
I don't know.
So,
Right.
so I
Oh.
split up from the group.
Did you do?
So I split up from the group on a solo mission back down the mountain. Two of the only reasons I was able to follow our original path down the mountain was, one, all the disturbed snow from our path, and two, because all of us were wearing blue jeans at the time.
Yeah, and it
The
died.
ink, the dye bled out onto the snow, so I was able to follow the blue streak down.
Nice.
However, we went through a super dense tree area by the lake,
Yeah, that was
and I
terrible.
couldn't find my fucking dick in my hand.
It happens.
So I was just like, all right, I'm going to do the most risky shit ever and go out towards the lake, and then I'll find my way back to the dam. So I do that. I'm on
Real
the
indigenous of you, bud.
well, it's indigenous until I almost fall through the lake. So I get to the edge of the lake and I start making my way back to the dam
Making my
itself,
way downtown.
and I nearly break
Walking
through the ice
fast.
twice. My left foot gets soaked from the fucking water of the lake.
Chafing ass.
So I finally get there, and then as I'm making my way past the dam, I look back to see these fuckers going 20 miles an hour down the fucking side of the mountain.
And I need you.
And after I see them just admiring, just like, holy fuck, and they're hauling ass, I just see 3 black dots fucking racing down the side
I
of the
forgot
mountain.
about that part about you
Did you
guys
start
flying
running?
down.
No, but when I looked back, I did realize the spot we were taking a break on by the dam was just a snowpack area, meaning there was no solid ground beneath us. So we were at the peak of the dam and we were on a snowpack resting. And that shit could have given out and we all would have died.
I mean, one of you guys would have made it and had survivor's guilt for sure.
No, we were on the fucking edge.
Probably would have been you.
Yeah, but when James got that phone call, we were all split up by maybe like 100 feet or maybe 150 feet.
Oh, yeah, and-
James was bringing up the back end, and then I believe it was maybe Patterson, and then Henderson, and then me or something like that.
Yeah.
And so we were all like normally within sight of the next person. And yeah, so we were continuing on like that. And at some point, you know, so Henderson's behind me, Patterson's behind him. We were like, "Hey, Johnny, where's James?" And he's like, "I don't know." And we're like, "What do you mean you don't know?" And so he lost sight of him, and that was when he got the phone call to turn it back. And at that point, we were just hoping that he was still behind us, and we carried on, and we made it to the top. And after being at the top for a little bit, we definitely were like, all right, we don't see him. He must have turned back, but we got to see if we could catch up and see if he's all right. and we were sliding down the top of Purple Mountain just on a fucking just sliding down on your butt cheeks, fucking going probably 15, 20 miles an
jeans
hour.
and snow pants.
Just
Jeans.
jeans, man. We
were all in blue
so
jeans.
unequipped, bro.
In the dark?
You guys are
are
just
in the
wet gooching it
No,
up?
this was early in the morning, but
How early in the
everything
day was
so
the gooch
frozen.
wet?
Everything was so frozen at this point, bro. It was cold. So
What the?
yeah, there was like 4 or
our
5 feet of
pants were,
snow
like,
on the
crunchy.
mountain.
Like,
Yeah,
we weren't soggy. Everything
Yeah.
was like crunchy because everything was so cold.
Not
It was-
because you guys were musty.
Well, we were definitely. It was too cold to be. Yeah, no. I mean, I
we
was
didn't
sweating
have
at the
time to
same
sweat
time.
on our way up.
But
You tell me Jamal wasn't musty or lying.
one of the craziest things I remember the top like 15 feet being just pure ice, and it was actually hard to climb up because you would.
Why did you keep going?
Because the top was right there.
I'm gonna win.
No, dude, it was totally worth it. Seeing that view from the top up there in the wintertime was something like
Fuck yeah.
it's like
I mean, it
almost
is cool when you know
indescribable.
that like only a small percentage of people are ever going to see this.
Yeah,
I feel like that, like at the end of some of the creeks that we walk for work, like
it was
the Trout
crazy
Lake
that
one. The
when you
Trout
brought
Lake
up-
one, we end up in like the center of the island, and that one I would feel real cool.
when you brought up the binoculars thing on the other story, I was laughing because this day my mom was the one that actually knew we went up because we left from my house,
Yeah,
and so she had talked to my my grandpa Carl, my papa that day, and right around the time me and the Johns made it to the top, he called me up, and I had cell service up there, and he could see me from the ball field with binoculars, and there's actually a shipping container up there, and I don't know what exactly they used it for, storage of something, and all we remember seeing is these old batteries that were like huge, like industrial batteries, like probably 100 pounds or something. But
I
yeah,
think it was
it's
old
still
Weather
up there.
Bureau.
You could see it if you look up there on the mountain. There's like a shipping container that was dropped up there from helicopter at some
Yeah.
point.
Aliens.
But yeah, we were sitting atop that. That's where we had our success lunch. Took a bunch of pictures that I wish I still had on the terrible camera phone. But I mean, this is our freshman
Yeah,
year,
this
so
was the iPhone 7 or
this
8.
was 2011 going into 2012 or
Yeah.
something. Because we graduated 2014. So we were freshmen doing this, but yeah, no, that was a crazy experience. We tried to do it again. I don't remember if it was the next year or the year after, but
I think it was the year
The
after.
snow was even deeper.
Yeah.
And we tried to be more equipped, but the snow was even deeper.
We
And
only
I
made it
remember-
up to the first hump.
Yeah, I remember being like, how the fuck did we do this before?
Yeah.
Man? And we turned the fuck around and went back. It was crazy. I don't know how we ended up making it to the top that first time.
Yeah, we made it up to the first hump the second time we went up. And I only remember that because I have my old iPhone from then, and I've got a couple pictures looking down on the lake.
You could see Ketchikan and a bunch of mountains behind you and
Yeah.
stuff. It was actually like super cool. I've been to the top of
Badass.
Leadville a few times. It's not too hard of a hike in the summer, but that yeah, that other mountain, especially in the wintertime, that one's a hike.
I still giggle about it every now and again. So that first trip, the next day I'm fucking, so no shocker, us going up without any preparation of any kind. I had fucking strep. So I was out of school for the last like couple days, and I remember Ethan calling
Yeah,
me,
yeah.
just like, "Hey, are you like alive, dude?"
Yeah, because we came back the next day. Because I think we even did this the last day.
It was the last day. Yeah,
of break.
yeah.
So the next day we had to go to school, and James didn't show up, and we're like, we lost him on the mountain, and we had to get a hold of him because he didn't come to school. And it turns out he was sick because we were so unequipped on the mountain that James got sick because we were freezing our nuts off up on the
Yeah.
mountain all day.
Yeah.
Do you remember that time that I was trying to open up a glass bottle of Coke with a pocket knife?
And you fucking, oh,
I
damn.
sliced my fucking thumb,
Yeah.
and for
You
some
nearly
reason,
passed out while driving.
for some reason, I drove home instead of going to like the best
Yeah.
nurse on the island. Which you're kind of a bad friend for like not saying, "Hey, let's go see my mom." You saw my thumb, like.
What am I
blood.
supposed to do? You're practically blacked out while driving. I'm just like,
Not yet. I didn't know I was scared of my own blood yet. I fucking get home to I bled all over the fucking bathroom that my mom had just cleaned, bro. And you know these fucking white ass bathrooms in the new housing. So I fucking call my mom, and she walks in and sees fucking red everywhere, and she starts fucking cussing me out for dirtying up the bathroom. And all of a sudden, like, my vision starts to go like that negative shit. Remember that negative,
Yeah.
like, camera filter? And it starts narrowing in. And by the time I realized something was wrong, it was too late for my mouth to work. And I fucking, apparently, my mom told me I wouldn't fucking face first up against the mirror, went down to one knee. And then she got me over to the toilet and I threw up.
oh shit.
And then by that point, I came to. And I looked at her. I was like, "What the fuck did you do to me?"
Holy shit.
And that was when I realized, hey, Trey don't like to see his own blood.
Oh, and that shit happens so fucking fast too.
What is that called?
I'm being a pussy. That's what I fucking think it is.
Where were we at again? It was
We're outside of fucking what was it before it was those?
yeah.
Scouts.
Yeah.
Scouts. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Didn't you guys go back to your place and try to doctor him up for a little bit or something?
No,
No,
you know
no.
what the fucked up
It would-
part is? I got it fucking like wrapped up, and I never even went to the clinic. I went fishing. Like,
Yeah.
I had my cut open thumb barely wrapped up in a dirty fishing glove. I'm lucky I didn't get that fucked up disease where you gotta cut your shit off.
Gangrene.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It sounds fucked up.
Just a fucking
Yeah, I know,
terrible
there's
ass
all types of
infection.
shit you can get. But
Yeah, I've had a small cut get infected out fishing because you're around fish slime and dirty gloves and
You ever
stuff.
get put like, let's
What?
get some diving stories out of you, buddy. What's your most fucked up diving story that you've had? You ever had to bail out?
Bail out, you having to use my actual secondary area, yes, but not like as in a complete emergency, you have to go straight to the surface, which would be like a complete full bailout. But yeah, I've had to switch over to secondary air 2 different times. One of them had to have something to do with a faulty fitting. I believe it was an old hose fitting that I think just ended up giving out. Um, yeah, and I switched over to my bailout successfully, and then just went back to the boat and tried to assess the situation. So it was still pretty scary. I mean, you feel your mask suck to your face, and all of a sudden your air don't work. And I had comms, and I was able to say to my tender, "Oh, I just lost air switching over," and I switched to my bailout, and I had air. And I was like, "All right, that was kind of weird. I wonder if my hose kinked or something. Let me try it again." So I switched back over to main air, and same thing. My mask just sucks to my face, and I was like, "All right, I don't know what that's about." My tender said that my hose looks clear, so I was just at that point I was ready to get out, and I made my way back to the boat pretty quick. I wasn't too far away. I actually had just dropped a bag off like probably like a minute before that, so I wasn't too far away from the boat, but still a scary situation. And then I have had a hose kink too, which was at the very end of my hose, and
slurping
that can be pretty scary. Um, but it does happen sometimes, and yeah, so I was at the very end of my hose. I could even feel the tension, and I just slowly felt the air lose to my, and then my mask stuck to my face, and I was like, well, I think I got a kinked hose, so I backed up a little bit, switched my bailout, and I could actually see it behind me, like 15, 20 feet. There was a there was a kink in it, so I tried to work it to come loose, but I ended up just using my bailout and getting back to the boat and out. So thankfully, no super serious emergencies, as long as you have that safety equipment and practice how to use it and to get out of emergency situations. And hopefully you come out on top. Um, but yeah, so that was about as crazy as any emergency situations. But you see some sea lions, you see the wolf eels and stuff. Nothing too crazy. There was a day I fished Yellow Hill Bay, or I dove Yellow Hill Bay with Tiger, and we were one of the first boats on the far end of the line towards towards the Point D side of Yellow Hill Bay, and right in the beginning of the day, make the jump at 9 o'clock, right on the dot, and Tiger was messing around with like one of his adjustments, and it was actually kind of rare for him to not be ready, so I almost felt bad, but I jumped in and did my thing. And about 5 or 10 minutes of being in the water, he's like, "Hey, how's it going?" And I was actually finding some cukes just right by the boat, off the bow. So I was like, "Oh yeah, pretty good. I'm just a little bit off of the anchor." And he didn't make it down, and he's like, "All right, I'll be down in a minute." And so I got at least 30 minutes or so by myself that day. And he came down, we did our thing, finished up. And at the end of the day, we're just taking our gear off, like not even on deck for more than a few minutes. And he was like, "You see anything today?" And I was like, "It was a good day. A lot of cukes." He was like, "When I was messing with my thing, trying to get ready to jump down, probably a hose length off of us, 6 foot dorsal fin of a killer whale went by."
Holy fuck.
And it was actually a pod of killer whales that swam right off the edge of most of the divers. I think it was in between one or two boats, but I don't believe anyone reported seeing any that day. But yeah, they were real close.
I get the fuck out.
And he didn't say nothing. He just asked how it was going when he seen it. When he seen it off of the side of I think he said port side, like about a hose length. And I was right off of the anchor, so he asked where I was at and how I was doing. And he didn't specify till the end of the day. He was like, "Thought you were gonna see Shamu."
Shit.
So
Fuck, man.
that's kind of a bit of a crazy. Of course, I didn't get to see it. But still, just a thought. I'm pretty sure that pod swam through all the divers. Must have been close to at least one or two of us, but we're so caught up in the cukes. Most of us aren't looking up from the bottom, so really, you might not even know if one went by you, really.
Gotta watch for the shadows.
Yeah, exactly. But I got to dive with Cliff before, and he's seen one. And then I've got to hear Rayo briefly talk about seeing one, and so they're two of the old timers that I've actually seen killer whales diving. So that's pretty crazy experience from what I've heard from them. But there was brief kind
It's
of
an experience I don't want.
yeah. I'm happy that I didn't have to see Shamu, as Tiger said that day. Thankfully, I was actually pretty close to the boat, and everything went good.
We got Spencer and Gabe diving for us for work, and I'm glad I just get to toss my ROV in the water and control it with a little Xbox controller.
Those things are so cool. I actually got to see one of your coworkers mess with one in the pool before, because it was like a brand new one back in the day.
Yeah.
So I've got to get the idea of it, but is it it's like on a wire, or it's like connected to your main system?
Yeah, I got to. That shit was rough. I got this cable that hooks up to this ROV, which is I forgot what the fucking stands for all of a sudden. But it's
Remote
my underwater
operated
drone.
vehicle.
Yeah, my underwater drone that I drop into the water so that we can run these transect lines. Once we drop these transect lines where the spawn is the most is where it's the most dense, I guess I would say. And so we're trying to monitor where all the thickest egg layers are, and where it's the current could be too heavy to drop Spencer and Gabe in the water, it'll be easier to drop the ROV in. So we split dives where they don't want to dive. I drop the ROV in where it's too deep, but we've seen a lot of spawn. We'll drop the ROV in there. And yeah, the thing's pretty freaking handy. And the one that we have is actually outdated too, which I was just looking at because I just got it sent out to get repaired. And looking at the new ones that the same company makes, they look freaking awesome. And I can't. I really hope that we invest into a new one soon. But Carlito has one that uses for diving too.
Fucking cool as shit, man. I love mine. I used it a few times. Used it out state on the state side and seen some cukes, but I didn't get to use it to really look around too much. They're worth it. Do you have a camera?
Yeah, I've only ever used the drop-down cameras, but those are still worth it, to be honest. You only see so much, but you still get an idea of what you're looking at. And definitely worth it. I've jumped without seeing it on a camera, and that can be so hit and miss. You can jump into absolutely nothing sometimes if you don't look on a camera.
Yeah, before we got a camera, we airballed just fucking blind jumping.
Yeah.
I've that ROV though, it has a 300-foot tether and it has like a 325-foot depth.
Nice, you can go
limit.
pretty far.
Yeah, and I never went that deep yet though with it. But
you don't
I
gotta
fucking
go
rammed a little rock cod with it. They look at the light because there's a bright ass light on there. And sometimes they'll come check you out or just sit there, fucking ram them and watch them squirm. Some of them have little arms too. You can tell you're fucking tender and pick up some kicks.
That's funny.
All right, I got some would you rather questions to end the podcast. How you guys feel about that?
Let's do it.
Would you rather fight one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses, all with human teeth?
What was
I
the
think I'll
second
take
part?
my chances with the one.
Would you rather fight
Yeah.
one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses, all with human teeth?
Where are we fighting the
100
horse-sized duck?
I'll take chances with the one, I think.
What do you mean, one horse-sized duck?
Yeah.
One of those flippers could fuck you up, dude.
It's gonna beak your head off.
Peek your head
Do
out.
you think you could take 100 of them? At the
But
same-
they're
100,
duck-sized.
100
With
duck-sized
human
horses?
teeth?
100 duck-sized horses?
I kick all those.
100 of them, though.
With human teeth.
Nobody's saying that they're chomping at you.
How,
Hey,
quick,
How are they not
how
chomping at you?
quickly do you think you get run over by 100 of little things? I mean, we're talking if they're being aggressive, I assume.
One chomp to the sack, you're done.
That might take two.
Imagine just like
Don't be
20
brave.
like, jumping at you at once. You can't. I kick them all and punch them all.
But what are you gonna do to a horse-sized duck?
At least I can fucking run.
I'll fucking,
Like gooch him?
Fucking, he's got an asshole, doesn't he?
Rear naked choke and fucking rip his
What
head
if you
off,
just
bro.
fucking make him? What if you make him egg?
Then he's done.
Yeah.
All right. Let me see the next one on this list. Would you always rather have wet snot? Wet?
What the what?
Would you rather always have wet socks or always feel like you need to sneeze but never can?
Wet socks.
Probably. Oh fuck, dude.
That's terrible. You answer that one first.
Wet socks are
Just
pretty
sneeze,
bad,
probably.
dude.
I hate. I got sweaty.
But do you
toes.
want to be like all the time?
like pre-cum?
Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
but never come.
I hate
What if it
wet
makes it
feet,
more
man,
intense?
So I don't know.
We're talking about
hate
sneezing.
wet feet, but
Would you rather get chased by a goose every time you're slightly stressed or hear whispering every time you're alone?
Well, I always hear the whispering anyway.
what was the what?
Would you rather get chased by a goose every time you're slightly stressed or hear whispering every time you're alone?
The goose would be kind of silly. The whispering is fucking That's not good. That's
Yeah,
not good, bro.
chase me, goose. Let's work this
That's Jamal though.
stress off.
Saying,
Would you rather have fingers as long as your legs or legs as short as your fingers?
What?
finger game on point.
Would you rather have fingers as long as your legs?
Oh, I heard you.
I'd have the legs. I have the short legs.
I could compensate.
I have regular sized arms and I could wheel around in a wheelchair. Yeah, give me the legs.